Videos About Town presents Focus with Trevor Thirdworld DeShong.
This year marks the 50th anniversary for organized netball in St Vincent and the Grenadines. And this evening, we chat with Miss GLORIA Ballantine, President of the Netball Association, or Miss B, as she is popularly known. Miss B, welcome to VAD Video Showcase.
Thank you, and it's nice to be here.
Can you briefly outline how the game got started here?
The game of netball got started here in St Vincent by physical education teachers that came from England. And I think the first place that netball was taught was at the girls' high school. And then it filtered through, and other people started playing netball. There were a club here called Kingstown Netball Club, which is now the Maples Club. And they were the ones who organized the game and had teams going at various places to play netball. And then in 1947, the Netball Association was formed.
Could you briefly outline to our viewers what are some of the plans for the 50th anniversary?
We plan several things. We're having a church service at the Methodist Church on the 20th of April. We also plan to have a get-together with the netball teams, and each of them will do some sort of cultural show, and each of them will have some performance. We're having also an award ceremony, but that is for later down in the year. We say we'll leave it until, say, I think it's October, when we sort of spread it out, that we don't just take it for 1 month. We also are going to have, well, all the old netballers coming together and playing a game, and having that sort of camaraderie among the teams, to tell them what the old netballers used to look like. And when I say old, I don't mean old in age, I mean just old in the game, and what the netball in those days was like and what it's now today.
Over the years, the game has developed, and SPG now boasts some of the better netballers in the region. What do you think is responsible for the high standard?
First of all, I think continuity in any game or in any sport is what we're looking for, and there had been continuity in netball for a very long time, so that those old players who have left the game and give way to the younger ones are still there to give them direction, and they're always practicing and giving advice and all of that. And I think that is where most of our strength lies. And that's where we are, playing netball and trying to keep on top.
You have watched the game evolve, not only here, but in the region. How do you compare the game to the time you were playing and now that you are a coach and administrator?
Well, the rules have changed drastically. Every 7 or 8 years, they are changing the rules. I know at one time we could stay from one end of the court, that is called now called the goal line, and throw the ball up to the other side and we score. Now you can't do that. And there were quite a number of other changes that come in. But I think that all in all, with the improvement of the game, as a matter of fact, it's a little swifter. Sometimes you wonder if there are not too many changes. But I think that if you were to think about dedication, that in those days when we were playing netball, I think we had a lot more dedication than we have today.
Do you care to tell us something about GLORIA Ballantine, the national player, umpire, coach, and former CNA president?
I started to play netball at about the age of 8 in the St Mary's Roman Catholic School here in Kingstown. We were taught to play netball by the nuns. I think we were the first primary school that played netball. And then, you had people that you really like to emulate, like Sylvia Wilson and Mrs. Sidney Morris. And I loved the game, and even though I got married, I stayed away from the game for about 10 years. And then I came back, perhaps I should say, with a vengeance. I got back on the national team. I played goal defense for the country for a couple of years. I was captain of the team. And then in 1974, I formed my own team, the Falcons netball team. And they kept on top for a very long time. And then we had joggers join us. And now we have two teams, joggers and Falcons. I coach. I used to coach the national team for a long time, and they have made strides. I still help out with the coaching. And as administrator, I'm hoping that I am doing a good job with the help of the other executive members. I don't want to pat myself on the back, but I think that people are always saying that netball has been doing a good job. And we are the most organized sport. And I'm hoping that this is true and that others will take our example.
Well, Ms. B, here's wishing you and your Netball Association all the best in your 50th anniversary celebration, and hope that you all will be around for another 50 years. On behalf of that video showcase, I would like to say thank you.
Thanks. It was very nice being here on that video showcase. I wish you all the best in your endeavors. One thing I would like to say is that I want to have the support of Vincentians. We are trying our best in the next upcoming tournament to be held in Grenada, because we need to win in order to go to the Commonwealth Games in Malaysia. And we are asking the support of the general public in all that we do to raise funds to go to Grenada.
Thank you very much, Ms. B. And this is Trevor Thirdworld DeShong saying goodbye from Focus.